here in the view in the schedule, I think this is one of the powerful tool of the Revit, where you can go to material takeoff, and from here you pick what item you want to include in your project, and also have the option to show architecture, structure, mechanical, electrical, piping. So that let's just take those off and look at what are the material that we can have. So for instance, if you want to have your walls, and okay, and then to ask you about what items you want to include. One of the items that are important to include are the family and type, and then here you have a bunch of materials. So that material names, name, you can include it. Material age, you can include it. If you want to include a cost, if you have a price for it, you can include it also. If you want to include unit weight, also it's going to be helpful. If you will have a volume for it, you can include it as well. And let's look at what we have here and develop our quantity table for it. So that here you have list of items, you can include whatever you want. And if we hit OK, it will develop it for us. So this is a list of the walls, how they look like, what are the components of them, what is the amount in meter cube, and then meter square. I think meter cube sometimes is not going to be helpful in the walls, but it's just to give you a full idea of how they look like. If you want to include items, you can go to field and edit, and then you pick also what you want to have. So that and say material comments, and then okay, create another line for me. But since there's no comment, I can add whatever I want here if I want to add comments to this material. And then there's also another feature which will be helpful for us as sorting. So that if I want to sort the material by suppose I want to sort them by family and type. And I will come here at the end and I will say put the count and totals. So this is will give us some of the what is the total areas of each item that I have, and then I can categorize them and sort them maybe by areas, for instance. And also I will do this, and if I hit OK, it will separate them for me and write what is the square meters for each wall and how are they separated from each other, and it was details for each one of them so that it separates the walls for us. What it's about 10 meters square and give you the different layers that it does have. So that basically you have here 10 meters square for this wall you have 60 meters square, for this wall you have 39, and so forth, and it will give you the whole list of the walls that you have, and then it will tell you at the end what is the total of the wall work that you will have, and then you take this number and include it in your bill of quantities.